Welcome to The Man in the Middle. I'm your host, Bill West. This video we're covering the death of Mira Furlan, actress from Babylon 5 and Lost. I'll be going to the Variety article and then to J. Michael Straczynski's memorial for her. First, let's go to Variety. Mira Furlan, Babylon 5 and Lost actress, dies at 65 by Alex Tedman. This was posted last night at 9:04 p.m. Mira Furlan, best known for her roles as Delenn on Babylon 5 and Danielle Rousseau on Lost, died on Wednesday. She was 65. Her Twitter account announced the news on Thursday, and Babylon 5 creator J. Michael Straczynski posted a tribute to the actress later that night. While the cause of death has not yet been revealed, Straczynski said the cast and crew of Babylon 5 had known for some time now that Mira's health was fading. "We kept hoping she would improve," he wrote. In a group email sent to the cast a while back, "I heard she might be improving." However, Straczynski said he later got the call from Babylon 5 co-star Peter Jurasik that Furlan's husband, director Goran Gajic, was bringing her home. Mira was a good and kind woman, a stunningly talented performer, and a friend to everyone in the cast and crew of Babylon 5. "We are all devastated by the news," he wrote. "The cast members with whom she was especially close since the show's end will need room to process this moment, so please be gentle if they are unresponsive for a time. We have been down this road too often, and it only gets harder." I will cover Straczynski's words in a few minutes. Furlan was born in the former Yugoslavia, where she had a number of stage roles and was part of the Croatian National Theater and immigrated to the U.S. in 1991. She joined the space opera Babylon 5 as Delenn, the memoriam ambassador to the titular space station, in 1993, and would go on to star in the series for its full 5 seasons. In 2004, she made her debut in ABC's mega hit Lost as Danielle Rousseau, a scientist who'd been shipwrecked on the show's mysterious island 16 years before the crash of the Oceanic Flight 815. She recurred throughout the series over its next few seasons. Furlan continued to act through last year and racked up dozens of credits across film and TV throughout her life. Her film credits include Emir Kusturica's Oscar-nominated When Father Was Away on Business, Beauty of Vice, Three for Happiness, and In the Jaws of Life. She is survived by Gajic and their son, Marco Liv Gajic. Okay, now we're going to go over to Facebook real quick to J. Michael Straczynski's memoriam. Okay, now we're going to go to J. Michael Straczynski's own words on the passing of Mira Furlan. Forgive the layout. I'm trying not to dox anybody, so I've covered up the best I could. But here we go. I'm going to... This is In Memoriam for Mira Furlan. "It is a night of great sadness, for our friend and comrade has gone down the road where we cannot reach her. But as with all things, we will catch up with her in time, and I believe she'll have many stories to tell us, and many new roles to share with the universe." In Memoriam, Mira Furlan. When Mira Furlan came to audition to Babylon 5, her home of Yugoslavia was in turmoil and shattering into 2 separate countries. During our first meeting, we spoke about her work and her life, and I learned that she had been part of a touring theater group that continued to cross the borders of the disintegrating country despite receiving death threats from both sides in the Civil War. I expressed my admiration for her courage, but she shrugged and waved it off. "What's the worst that could have happened? Yes, they could have killed me. So what? Art should have no borders." Very few people knew that side of Mira, the fiery, fearless side that fought ceaselessly for her art. She brought all of those traits to Delenn, and in turn I tried to write speeches for her that would allow her to comment on what was happening to her homeland without calling it out by name. I guess I must have done it correctly, because one day during the Membari Civil War arc, she appeared in my office door, a cup of tea in one hand, in full makeup, but wearing a pullover robe from her wardrobe, and said, "So how long did you live in Yugoslavia?" Her husband, Goran, has always been the rock of her life. He was and is a gentleman, quick to laughter, an accomplished director, and as much as artist as Mira, which made them the ideal couple. I've rarely seen 2 people so utterly meant for each other. I remember the first time Mira appeared at a convention with me and some of the other cast. She didn't quite understand what it was all about, but gamely did her part. When the audience question period came along, a fan held up his hand and said to Mira, whose Yugoslavian accent was much stronger in the beginning than it became at time, and said, "Say moose and squirrel." She had no idea what this meant, but she said moose and squirrel, and the room erupted in one of the longest sustained laughs I'd ever seen at a convention. We explained it later, but really all that mattered to her was that the audience had been happy. We have known for some time now that Mira's health was failing. I'm not sure that this is the right time or place to discuss the sheer randomness of what happened, and have all been dreading this day. We kept hoping that she would improve. In a group email sent to the cast a while back, I heard she might be improving. Then came the call from Peter Jurassic. "I wanted you to know that Goran's bringing Mira home," he said. "Do you mean he's bringing her home as in she's better now? Or is he bringing her home?" I'm sorry. "Do you mean he's bringing her home as if she's better now? Or is he bringing her home as in he's bringing her home?" "He's bringing her home, Joe," Peter said, and I could hear the catch in his voice as he said it. And as a family, we held our council and began the long wait, which is now ended. Mira was a good and kind woman. A stunningly talented performer, and a friend to everyone in the cast and crew of Babylon 5, and we were all devastated by the news. The cast members with whom she was especially close since the show's end will need room to process this moment, so please be gentle if they are unresponsive for a time. We've been down this road too often, and it only gets harder. If you're a fan of Mira's work, fire up those special moments when she shook the heavens. I'm sorry. And relive the art she brought to her work. For any actor, that is the best tribute possible for the work to endure. As much as this is a time to grieve, it is also a time to celebrate her life and her courage. All our thoughts tonight will be on the memory she left behind, the dazzling light of her performances, the breadth of her talent, and the heart and love she shared with Goran and with all of you. Joe Straczynski. I met Mira Furlan 2 years ago at Gallifrey 1 in Los Angeles. Most of the surviving members of Babylon 5 were there. And she was a wonderful woman. She was so nice to all the people who were standing in line waiting to meet her and get her autograph. Babylon 5 is my favorite television show. And she was one of my favorite characters. Her and John Sheridan were one of the greatest power couples. The cast is too young to have gone through all the loss that they've gone through. Jerry Doyle, Richard Franklin, the actor Andreas Katsulas, the actor who played Jakar, and now can't remember the actor who played Garibaldi's second in command of security. Zach. I can't remember his name. He was on Taxi. Mira Furlan. So many people. So young. I'm out for the day. If you like what you've seen, if you like what you see on the channel, maybe not especially this video, but if you like the other videos you've seen and you know, and you're willing, please hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, share it on social media, leave a comment. Everything helps, and I would really appreciate your help. I'm out for the day.